YouTube, it is Monday and it's time for a garden tour. Let's go ahead and get you started. It's kind of small still. I put hot dog forks around it because to keep things from stepping on it and crushing it. Actually, let's prune off this section right here. Yes, Halvar, I see you. It's got some flowers on it. It's starting to produce. It's really thick stalked, so let's go to the garden. Excuse the mess. I put all of this stuff along my fence because it's like almost see-through, and the dogs have ran through it a couple times. We're not going to the chickens, we're going to the garden here. Okay, so I'm having a ton of coconut squash come up. I've been self-pollinating this because we haven't had that many pollinators around here. So I've been watching them very closely. Look at this one looking nice. But I've been self-pollinating them. And then we have a zucchini. It has a little bit of damage thanks to a chicken. A chicken got in here and was like, I'm gonna eat this. Dang it. Yes, I know I do have some yellow leaves. We had a couple dry days. But I have zucchinis popping up. Here's one right here. Here's another one on the same plant. My peas I need to tear out. Just ignore all that. My green beans aren't that big. I didn't fertilize this ground or anything. So I just wanted to see how it would do on its own. This is actually my driveway. We got a really nice tomato coming up here. It's a nice thick one. Make sure nothing else is popping up. Look at this beautiful beauty right here. This is gonna be 2 flowers in one. Look at that. It's really pretty though. They're kind of small still. I probably shouldn't have let them go to flower, but at this point, if I don't, I'm not gonna get any produce off of them. Here's that one tomato. I don't want to mess with it too much. So there's a tomato coming up right there. And let's see. You can see it just barely right here. It's going to be a big whopper. That's not what it's called. But there's a tomato there. Tomato there. So it's setting off a lot of blooms. Definitely happy with this new location. Maybe I should take that off. Take up that leaf so this way it's good. Those are actually 2 tomato plants. My okras are getting bigger. Now since I weeded them, they're actually turning out pretty decent. Ooh, look at these brandywine tomatoes. Right here. Aren't those pretty? I'm looking forward to eating these. These are my favorite tomatoes ever. Get rid of these bottom leaves down here. My fingernails are long enough that I can actually pinch them off. Let's go over here. Let's look at this one. This one doesn't have anything coming up yet. It will. Just gonna give it time. It's got some flowers right here, so it's going to produce. Pinch off these lower ones down here. It's got some flowers as well. I'm just pinching off the lower branches so this way they're not touching the ground. Okay. Go over here to this one. Sorry for the abruptness. I had a phone call and it kicked me off my video. Here's some more brandywines. They're doing really good. Got some flowers coming up here. I love my tomato plants. I'm not lying. Look how big these leaves are. These are gigantic leaves. Got some damage, but I don't see any bugs. Actually, I do. Look. Can you see it? I'm gonna squash them. That sucker will eat my tomatoes and go through my plants like crazy. Gotta check for more pests now and squash them. They can't eat my tomatoes. These are my tomatoes. Oh, it irritates me. Just peeling off all the bottom branches. We don't need them. It wants to eat something, it can eat the ones on the ground, but it's not eating my plants. Let's check this one out. Had a little bit of damage on it, so I want to check them. I check under the leaves for the little worms. Once they get big, see, here's another one. See it? Let's see. There it is. We're gonna squish him. He's dead. Yuck. That was worm guts. Ugh. Dang worms. I can't let my chickens in here because they would literally eat all of my plants. Eat all my produce. And then I'm left with nothing. I've got some small tomato plants right here. I'm gonna pinch this flower off. I'm gonna let this one turn and then I'm gonna pull it off and try to get it to grow taller. Come on. There we go. I'm just cleaning up the bottom branches. It allows it to breathe and grow bigger and focus on growing taller instead of all these leaves coming out the bottom. Let's see. Looks good. Except for that one's broke. Some tomatoes. Look at this one, so little bitty. Okay, get rid of all these bottom branches. It'll grow taller. So these are my Prudence purples. They just started to produce flowers for food, for produce here. This one, you can really tell on this one. Right here. It's got a really pretty flower. Nice flower there. So those are those. This is my garden. My cabbages didn't do well. I'm not gonna stress about it. My peas, I didn't plant very many, and so I didn't harvest very many. Whatever I did harvest, I ate right away. My green beans are small. I think this is all due to the fact that I did not fertilize my ground. I literally just put them in the ground and was like, let's go for it. So I love gardening. Gardening is, it's like my relaxation time. So that is the tour for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful time, and I'll see you guys again. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe and hit the bell. I know that's a run-on sentence. I work at a school. Anyways, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. It'll give you all the notifications when I go live, when I have more videos. Talk to you guys later.